So, back to here. 9 times 5 was 45. That doesn't have a 0, so I just have my 2 zeros there. How about this last one? 6 times 5, or 60 times 50. How many zeros is that going to have in my answer?
3.
I see pencils up again, and I asked for no pencils, so please get rid of the pencils. Get rid of the pencils. Put your pencils down. 6 times 5 is what? 30. So that's a 0. And then I've got a 0 there and a 0 there. So that answer is going to have 3 zeros. Let me ask you guys this. Do you notice any kind of a pattern as to when it's going to end in 0 and when it's going to end in 5? Don't shout that out. I want you to think about it. When multiplying by 5s, do you see a pattern that would help you know if it's going to end in a 0 or if it's going to end in a 5? Alex, stand up and tell us what you think.
It's even numbers, like 2 and 4, they all equal like 10 2 at the end.
If I'm multiplying 5 times an even number, that's when it ends in a 0. If it's 5 times an odd number, 3, 5, 7, 9, that's when it's going to have a 5 on it. Awesome. Good observation. All right. We're not even going to go through and solve those. Let's just look at these word problems now. Somebody to read me number 9, please. Notice I'm not looking. Oh, there we go. Jackson. Someone new. Ernesto?
Ernesto and his sister Dora are playing a computer game. Ernesto has earned 200 points so far. His sister has earned 50 times as many points. How many points does has Dora earned?
Good. Look, it says write an equation. We need to write an equation. Anybody have an idea what that equation might be? Morgan, stand up and tell us.
200 times 50
200 times 50
equals variable.
equals, we'll say P for points. Okay, good. Because, who is this? Ernesto has 200, but of course his sister is beating his booty, and she's earned 50 times as many points. So how many points? And so this is perfect for my equation, right? I've got my factors, I've got my operation, and I have a variable. If I put the answer here instead of a P, would that count as an equation?
No.
Nope, I would mark you wrong all day long. Okay? So 200 times 50. What's 5 times 2?
10.
10. How many more zeros do I need to add?
3.
So I just did my 5 times my 2, and that gave me 10. Then I have 1, 2, 3 zeros. So I need to add 1, 2, 3 zeros. This goes back to what the lesson was, right? Don't get confused. Don't count that 0 in your 10 as one of the zeros from there. 10,000 points. Question? Alana, you want to read me number 10?
Mount
Sure.
is the tallest mountain in the world. It is about 5,000 feet tall. Mount McKinley is the tallest mountain in the United States. It is 4 times as tall as Mount Catadin. About how tall is Mount McKinley?
Excellent. Good. We need to start with an equation again. Who can tell me what my equation's going to be? Gabby, what do you think?
5,000 times
5,000 times 4. So right now that's an expression. That's not an equation yet. What do I need to put on there still to make it an equation, Gabby?
M.
Equals M. Perfect. Right? An expression, so you guys might have heard me say that's an expression. An expression is just that part, the 5,000 times 4. Expressions don't have equal signs. Okay? It can have a variable, but it doesn't have an equal sign. So to make it into an equation, we need the equal sign and throw that variable on in there. 5 times 4 is what? 20. How many more zeros do I need? 3. 1, 2, 3. What's my label? Feet. Right? Because we're talking about Mount McKinley, which is 20,000 feet. Questions? Yes. 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 Okay, let me do this real quick. Are there any math-related questions to the lesson we did today? Not mountain-related questions.
Now can we ask mountain-related?
No, not yet. All right. So homework for today. Nope. Sit where you are. Do not put your books away. Let me finish talking before you clean up. Lesson 4-2. Eyeballs still up here. Pencils down. You open that desk. I'm going to come sit on it. Okay? Today, we're doing all of them. No odds, no evens. You guys are doing all of them. So you have, oh, hands down. Okay, if someone's knocking, we can open the door. So, guys, eyeballs up here, please. I'm still waiting for your guys' attention up here. So we are doing lesson 4-2, page 77. You're doing all of them, okay? You are also doing page 78, which is the remembering side, all of them. Comparing. Do you guys remember some of the tricks for comparing? Probably the easiest one is that butterfly method, right? Where I can do multiply on the diagonal. So 8 times 5 is what? 40. 7 times 5 is? 35. What's bigger, 35 or 40? 40. So my greater than sign is going to go that way. Multiplying. Remember, these whole numbers get a 1 as the denominator. Some more multiplication and stretch your thinking. How can you predict the number of zeros in the product? This is what we just did for the whole lesson, so everybody had better answer your stretch your thinking question. No skipping, okay? So, page 77, 78, all.